My manager lied and got me fired. So I took his promotion, his clients, and his retirement. Hey Reddit, you ever get stabbed in the back so cleanly you don't even feel it until you've already bled out? Yeah, that was me. Until I stitched myself up and handed my backstabber a pink slip gift-wrapped with his own lies. Name's Eric, 35M. I used to work for a mid-sized logistics company based out of Chicago. One of those we treat employees like family, places that expect you to eat lunch at your desk and clap when the CEO buys his third boat. I'm not flashy. I don't network at golf outings. But I'm damn good at what I do. I was the senior account manager for some of our biggest clients, two of which brought in 30% of the company's quarterly revenue. I knew their operations inside out, their pain points, their pet peeves. I helped optimize supply chains, restructured routes, save them millions. My boss, Greg, 44M, was the opposite of me. Loud, slick, walks into every room like he's about to sell you a timeshare. Got the job because he played beer league softball with the VP of sales. For the first year, Greg mostly left me alone. He'd swoop in to shake hands with clients I managed, then take credit for retention numbers and QBRs. I didn't care. I was focused on performance and results, not ego. But then our company announced a leadership transition. The VP of sales was retiring. One level up from Greg. Suddenly, Greg started acting weird, overly friendly, asking to collaborate on decks I already finished, wanting to shadow client calls he'd ignored for months. At first, I chalked it up to promotion anxiety. Then I noticed strange things happening. My reports were missing. When he presented them, he started CCing himself on all my email threads. A client I'd handled solo for 3 years suddenly had him on their weekly check-in. Then came the death blow. I was called into HR. They said there had been concerns raised about my conduct. Miscommunication with clients, not looping in stakeholders, poor attitude. I was stunned. They were citing things that literally Greg had done, like canceling a client QBR because he forgot and blaming me for not reminding him. I defended myself, gave proof, but it didn't matter. HR didn't want conflict. They wanted closure. I was let go. 12 years. Gone in a 30-minute meeting. Offered severance and best wishes. Told not to contact clients. My company laptop was locked before I even got to my car. Greg got promoted 2 weeks later. Here's where the revenge starts. See, Greg was flashy, but he didn't know the clients. Not like I did. He thought he could wing it, charm his way through. But he didn't know that half of my success was built on deep, personal trust. So I made a few moves. Step 1. I took a vacation. A real one. Flew to Montana. Hiked. Drank whiskey. Clear my head. Then I started building. Step 2. I formed my own consulting firm. Just me and a logo at first. Registered the LLC. Bought a domain. Created a simple site. Then I called my old clients from my personal phone, not company lines. I told them what happened. I just said, if you feel like you're not getting the same service, I'm doing independent consulting now. No hard pitch. Just here if you need me. 2 of them took the bait within a week. I didn't poach them. I just stood still while Greg fumbled. They came to me. One client, a $4 million account, said Greg didn't even remember their peak season shipping dates. Another said he kept calling their lead Brian when his name was Brad. I didn't gloat. I just onboarded them quietly and started crushing it. Word spread. Within 3 months, I had 5 of our former clients working with me under non-exclusive contracts. Revenue-wise, I was doing better than I ever had on salary. But I wasn't done. Step 3. I made one phone call that changed everything. Remember the VP of sales? The one who had retired? We'd always gotten along. I helped his niece get an internship once. I called him, told him what happened, showed him what I built, gave him a snapshot of Greg's declining retention rates. He laughed and said, Greg was always more flash than follow through. Turns out, the VP had just joined the board of a rival logistics firm looking to expand in the Midwest. He offered me a role, executive level, high 6 figures, full autonomy, option to fold my consulting clients into the new company as official accounts. I said yes. Then came the final cherry. Greg got demoted 6 months later. Turns out when you lose 40% of your division's accounts and blame it on market volatility, But then those same clients show up under your competitor. People start asking questions. He's still with the company. Last I checked, he was handling onboarding for small accounts.